I asked myself a question. What if the Joker made a Destiny 2 PvP build? And this is the idea that resulted. The thing with Prismatic Warlock, especially in PvP, is that none of your abilities really work together in a way that is one to one with the synergy we expect from normal builds. Instead, the synergy on Prismatic Warlock in PvP is you can generate a lot of little fucking annoying guys. And you're going to use those little fucking annoying guys to overwhelm every single hunter and titan you come into a 1v1 or 2v2 with and just make their PvP experience generally extremely unpleasant. So, number one, we're using Getaway Artist. I pondered using Astrocyte Verse, but I think that this is better because it's the only way to get Arc Soul on Prismatic Warlock, and also it has a hidden perk where hitting with the Arc Soul gives you more grenade energy, which is good. In terms of stat spreads, you want to max out your resilience and recovery and discipline if you can, and then intellect and strength secondarily. You want your intellect to be around 50 so you can get your super in a reasonable time, but it's not crazy important to have it really high. Melee doesn't really matter, it's kind of a backup option. And then Traveler's Chosen for your weapon. The reason this is important is because it's the only gun in the game that allows you to get a bunch of energy back essentially for free. Just by getting one kill, you're getting a large chunk of energy to all three of your abilities, which is important because you're going to be cycling your class ability and your grenade extremely often. If you take a look at the subclass here, the fragments don't really matter. I'm running these 6 because they give you the most stat bonuses. They don't really matter in terms of gameplay. Transcendence doesn't really apply to PvP. I've been trying Song of Flame, but I would probably recommend Winter's Wrath if you're doing a roamer, and Nova Bomb Cataclysm if you're doing a one and done. Storm Trance and Needle Storm are like worst PvP super and number 2 worst PvP super. Don't ever take those if you can avoid it. Using Phoenix Dive so that you can activate Hellion / Weaver's Call whenever you use it. But I've been taking Bleak Watcher because it actually deploys when you eat your Arc Grenade. That's why you need to use a Storm Grenade. Penumbral Blast is the least bad, more like melee ability, so that's why I've been using that. And that's the general idea behind this build. You position yourself in a smart area to eat your grenade and put down a Bleak Watcher because you can't really aim where you throw it. You Phoenix Dive into a group of enemies behind cover, and then while they're dealing with all the bullshit you despawned, you wipe them all out with Traveler's Chosen. Have fun depriving the people you play in PvP of any sense of joy.